Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another adventure series with Kelvin, the adventurer. So, in today's adventure, we will be heading to Debuncha. Then, from Debuncha, we will head straight to Molan Beach, where we will be doing some fishing. And I kind of like the atmosphere today because it's windy and the weather is bright. So, that gives me a lot of insights on how it's going to be. But that notwithstanding, I am willing to push through as far as I can go today. Everything is pretty much flooded, rain all over this place. And this is probably one of the reasons why I had to come here to see for myself. Because I've been asking myself, how does this place really looks like during the rainy season? And I was a little bit skeptical to come here during the rainy season, probably because of high tides. But then I asked myself, how will you tell the story of this place during high tides? You need to come during the rainy season. So one thing for sure, I can see most of the road covered with partially with water, and that is a clear indication to me that we are actually in a moment of high tides. So while fishing, you need to be careful, you need to be watchful. The water might get full at any time, and when it starts getting full, that is a big cause for concern for you to get off that particular location, for it might float without you knowing. It doesn't need to rain for the water to float. So that is just the way it operates during high tides. I'm so much optimistic today, and I'm very sure I'm going to get a good fish, a good sized fish. That has been my dream so far, so good. It only takes one moment to make that happen, and that is when I'm actually doing the fishing, which is where I'm headed to right now. So a quick heads up, we're actually approaching Seme Beach. From Seme Beach, we go to Dibuncha. From Dibuncha, we pass one or two villages that I already know. Then we are going to make it to Molam Beach. That is actually where I am headed to today. So let's start this road. Last time I came here, I was with TVS 100. Now I am with a different bike, Kaski 125, and this baby has been doing some good work so far. I mean, it's speedy. I get to reach on time and do most of the videos, so I think that's very interesting for now. This is our famous Seme Beach, so we won't be doing anything here today. And that said, I will be heading straight to Molam Beach. That is my destination. A few clicks from here, we will be approaching Dibuncha. And I'm having this urge of stopping there and getting some premium fishing line, but at the same time, my mind is telling me, well, just go in with what you have. So let's first of all have the challenge of trying to get a fish, a good sized fish, a fish that we can wrestle with what we have, or with the gear that I'm currently carrying. So to me, it seems like I keep on buying gear. Oops. Seems like I keep on buying gear without actually using it or seeing the impact of each gear that I'm buying. And that definitely makes me to keep buying probably the wrong things. It's a nice weather, sunny, and I mean it's just ideal and perfect for fishing. The waves are high, the weather is washing, making the waters bright, and also enabling the fish to kind of pick up bait real quick. So that's one thing I like about the weather. And as you can see, like I told you, it's high tides. So you can see right there, the waters are actually very, very high. And it's the best time for me to fish because you get to get a lot of big fish sprawling all over, looking for baits. That makes it a lot more interesting. Oh, so let's rock and roll. So here we are at Dibuncha. Last time I promised to do some fishing at Dibuncha around the lake, but today my mind is kind of settled for somewhere else. I want to try a whole different new location. I think I've been here before, so let me get to another new location. I mean, I just feel as to go to a different place today. So no hard feelings. There shall I go. Okay, this is actually Bakingili. Sorry, I got carried with the feelings of the Buncha. And as we are approaching the Buncha, I can actually feel rain droplets already coming in, splashing all over my face mask. And that just makes the whole journey interesting. And it also makes it fascinating because sooner or later it will rain while the sun is still up. And those are characteristics of August, or of the month of August, having rainfall and sunshine at the same time. I can't really tell my speed for now, but I'm very late for this adventure, so I need to speed up to catch up some time or some lost time. And that's just it. Oh. So we got past that place real quick and no stops, no call for concern. Uh, that's actually a good sign. And we are approaching Zibuncha. Zibuncha is actually one of the rainiest places in Cameroon. I don't know if it used to be or it is still, but from the look of things, it is still the rainiest place. And one thing I know about this place particularly is the presence of elephants. There used to be a signboard somewhere around here that says slow down, elephants are crossing. I'm sure we'll get to that later. Woo! That was a big one. Man, it's raining. It's raining here, seriously. So that tells me Dibunja is still the rainiest place in Cameroon. And no capping about that. Whew. I'm getting washed. Seriously washed. I don't even have time to stop to pull out my rain gear, but the rain is getting really serious. So I think will it hold or is just some light speed rain? I don't know. Okay, here we are. Let's just listen to nature. Yeah, it's quiet. It's raining. Uh, you can see the signboard right there. Slow down. Elephants are crossing. That's quite interesting. And the rain is not giving me the best of hopes at this point, but no challenge. I just need to set up my gear again and then proceed with riding. Ah, nature is beautiful. Look at that. We are inside a nice palm plantation with palm trees all over. Uh, weather is still sunny, and I think this is just light speed rain. So I'm not going to deploy my rain gear yet because I don't want to deploy it and still have to put it back very soon when the rain stops. So I'll just probably ride on like this. Okay, I need to adjust the camera stabilization. So probably pause the video. Okay, I think this is good to go. You can basically see all over this place is palm fruits, and during high tides like this, it gets flooded. All over this way is just the beach. So we actually right around the beach, but somehow I gotta take a peek on this place to actually show you what it looks like. Whew. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You see the stones stacked all over each other, and this is to prevent the water from washing overhead and getting to the roadside. This kind of looks like a good fishing spot, though. Yes, it looks quiet, uh, peaceful. There are good spots. There are actually some good spots that you can use to fish. The question here is how do you get down to this place? Even the stones, I'm just scared they might roll off and fall on you. So I don't think that's an option. But it looks really, really interesting and beautiful to see. So let's not waste so much time here. We have a long way to go. I have a train to catch. I have some fish to catch. So stay tuned with me while we make this happen.